G'day everyone, it's Nick at Galleria Podiatry here. Look, today I wanted to jump live onto Facebook for you to talk to you a little bit about ingrown toenails. Something that we see every day here in the clinic. All of us see plenty of them, and we definitely know just how painful they can be. You know, sometimes something as simple as the bed sheets resting on them at night time can be excruciating, let alone if you actually kick them on the couch or something like that. But the good news is that there are some things that we can do to help you. So basically, treatment for ingrown toenails revolves around either conservative management or a minor surgical procedure. So conservatively, what we're going to do essentially is just try to cut the edge of the toenail out. So if we look at this little picture here, you can see that the ingrown toenail is somewhere around this area here. So what we would be doing is just cutting a little bit out of the edge here and trying to get down as far as we can so that we can get that bit of ingrown toenail out. Now look, if it's really sore, it's inflamed a bit like this one, we can give you a local anaesthetic. Now don't be too scared of the local anaesthetic, the needle. It goes nowhere near that sore spot, it actually goes way down in this area here. So it's not going to be right in that sore spot, and to be honest, if they're done properly and they're done really slowly, it shouldn't be too painful for you. So look, most of the time with conservative care like this, the ingrown toenail will resolve itself. There are times, however, where the ingrown toenail will come back again, or it just never resolves properly. And that's when we start to talk about a minor ingrown toenail surgery. So what that involves is definitely local anaesthetic in the same area down here. So the whole toe will be numb. And then rather than going across on the angle like this, what we're going to do is go straight down in this area here. So the root of the nail, or the matrix, sits down in this area here. And we're going to go right down to the bottom here, under the skin. So there's going to be no stitches. And we're going to remove this section of the nail. Now it looks big on this picture, but it's only a couple of millimeters wide. So we remove all this part of the nail here, and that leaves a little bit of the nail matrix or the root exposed, and then we put a chemical there which kills it. So it means that this edge of the nail can never grow back again. Yes, there's a little bit of a gap in this area here for a few weeks, but that closes over really quickly, and the nail ends up looking cosmetically perfect, just a tiny bit narrower than what it is at the moment. So you can see this picture here is one that's just been done recently. So a couple of millimeters been taken out from here, there's a chemical being put down the bottom here, and you can see that there's this little gap here, but that does close over in the next couple of weeks. So recovery wise, look, the recovery is really good with this sort of thing. It's only a minor procedure. So you might need to take a Panadol that night just for a little bit of throbbing when you go to bed, but no one really ever needs anything more than that. There'll be a bit of a dressing on it for a couple of days, but 2 or 3 days later, you take that off, or we take that off for you, and you get back to just wearing a band-aid. So you can certainly get back into shoes, get back to work after a couple of days, maybe three or four, as Rachel just drops the camera, but we'll keep going anyway. So yeah, recovery is really quick, relatively pain-free as well. So if you're having trouble with them, by all means, you can give us a bell. So that's really all I wanted to talk about with you today. If you do have any questions for me, then please drop them in the comment box below this video, and I'll definitely answer them for you. And if you know someone who's suffering with ingrown toenails, or they might need some help, then definitely share the video with them, or feel free to tag them in the comment box below, and hopefully we can help them out too. So that's really all I wanted to talk about. Until we see you next time, take care, and we'll see you soon.